So then you joined LAPD.
Yes.
So at 24, you're a cop.
22 and a half, I'm a cop.
22 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're married at the time?
Yes. My first wife, yes.
Right. You guys had 3 kids.
3 kids, yes.
Okay. So here you are. And I mean, you're a pretty young husband.
Yes.
Young husband with 3 young kids. And now you're a full-time cop. And first you started working juvenile narcotics?
South Central Patrol. First 6 months, 5 months. And I got recruited to juvenile narcotics afterwards.
Got it. So you were actually undercover.
Undercover in the high school, like 21 Jump Street, yeah.
Yeah. So you're dressed like a cholo.
I dress like a rebel. It's in the middle of cholo rebel with boots but and baggy clothes, but more like so I could be a rebel. I didn't want to dress like a cholo because I didn't want to get recruited into anything or try to be brought into a gang in there because I knew an undercover cop that guy jumped into 18th Street.
He got jumped into 18th Street.
Yeah, he actually did to do his undercover work. He got jumped into 18th Street. And I said, I'm not going to be doing none of that. Yeah, he did.
Okay. I mean, what was it like to be doing undercover drug sales with high school students?
You know what? They sold me a good story. They told me that, the kids get a slap in the hand and, it deters them and it actually links us to the big drug dealers that are supplying them. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, why not? If we're gonna hopefully deter these youngsters and then go to the bigger fish, I'm down for that assignment. So it was okay in the beginning. But then as I started getting close to the kids, I started feeling bad because I was raised in an environment where you don't snitch, so I started feeling the guilt of I'm betraying these youngsters, even though I know I was an undercover cop.
Right.
And I still felt bad because I'm like, I feel dirty. I feel like that's not me. So I still did the assignment for 5 months, but in the process of the assignment, I got in a shootout. Undercover shootout.
So what exactly happened led up to it?
So I got in. I was buying already like weed in school. I was buying weed. I was buying cocaine, and then this some youngster introduced me to another youngster who's from South Central. I was in Verdugo Hills. That school's out here in the valley somewhere. Well, they bus kids from different areas, and this kid's from South Central, and they go, "Hey, this guy has PCP." Because I told them I'm buying dope and I'm selling it in my area, so I'm just buying dope from you guys. I'm gonna go double it up here. So that was my story. Mm-hmm. So they go, this guy has PCP, and I said, how much you have? He goes, I don't know, but when I get home, I can page you and then let you know how much I have, and then you can bring the money tomorrow. So at that time, we don't have no cell phones. It's all pagers and payphones. Mm-hmm. So he goes home, and the same night he pages me. I go to the payphone like at 9 p.m. I call him up, and he says, "Hey, I got $80 worth of PCP." I said, "Sounds good. I'll be there tomorrow with the money. I'll buy it off you." While I'm on the phone, I'm about to take another phone call because I'm about to call somebody else that they had just paged me, and 2 older gangsters start walking towards me, and I'm kind of like suspicious at first, but I had my gun, I had my hand on my gun in my rear waistband because I'm not sure if they're gonna stop there or keep moving. And as I'm on the phone and I'm like this, and I have the gun in my rear waistband like that. The one guy passes by me, and the other guy kind of stops in front of me, and he's toying around with some money. Like they made it seem like they're gonna use a phone. So me to try to get rid of them, I go, hey, there's another phone over there. I did this, there's another phone over there. The guy in front of me turns around and racks the action, puts the gun to my stomach. Then the other guy corners me in. So pretty much I dropped my guard, and he got me off guard. So when he does that, he starts asking me for my wallet. Give me your effing wallet, I'm gonna kill you. And I don't have a wallet, but here's my money. So I start giving him the money in my pocket. And this guy's kind of reaching towards my other pockets, and I'm trying to move his hand away because I don't want him to touch my gun or my wallet because I have my badge in there and my cop ID. So this guy's in front of me, jabbing me with his gun, saying, "Give me your effing wallet, I'm gonna fucking kill you." I said, "I don't have a wallet, bro." And then he's still kind of pushy. So I go, here's my car. Take my car. I have an undercover cop car, so I'm gonna take it. I don't care. Well, as this guy's jamming me with the gun, this guy's reaching towards my pocket, so I end up hitting his hand and I backhand him in his face. As I backhand him, I react and I grab the guy's gun and I turn it on him. And as I do that, he holds the hammer area and we fall to the ground. The grip area, we fall. And I got the barrel pointed towards his face. As I'm hoping he fires and shoots himself in the face, I start blocking his partner's kicks. His partner's kicking me and I'm blocking his kicks. At one point, this guy's able to pull the gun away from me. As I look over, I can see the barrel. People say things slow down. Well, it slows down. I can see the barrel. I can see the bullet inside the barrel. Everything's slow motion, but I'm able to catch the guy's kick from behind the knee. I throw him over me. As I'm getting up to go for my gun, he shoots and hits my right leg. That's where my head was at. Hits my right leg. I spin around on him and hit him, and he shoots my left leg. everything's so slow, but I see bullets coming. I'm just cussing, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm firing away, taking my nice deep breath, and I'm hitting him. I remember firing and hitting him, and the guy starts running. They go to turn the corner. I stopped firing because I knew that by then I wasn't gonna hit them no more. I already hit the guy, and there was a restaurant in front of me, and I didn't want to hit nobody in the restaurant. They turn the corner. The driver picks him up, takes him to the hospital, because he eventually got arrested at the hospital with the bullet wounds. I go back to the phone, call 911. They show up, paramedics show up, they treat me, tear my pants open, find two bullet wounds, one to my right leg, one to my left leg, different bullets, through and through wounds. I'm fired up on adrenaline, I'm pissed off. Everything's going through my head at the time, I want to kill these bastards. That's all I'm thinking about. But that day, something cracked within me from that shootout. And they take me to the hospital, and I can't stop replaying stuff in my head because nobody talks about mental health PTSD back then. No, I wasn't raised to talk about my feelings, my emotions. I was raised and taught to tough it out and man up, and that's what all I knew as a human being. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know that it's normal to have these emotions, and all I knew was toughen out and be a man. That's what I thought.
In that moment, when you see someone pulling a gun, why not just say, I'm a cop? My badge is right behind me. Because at that point, most gangsters will back up.
I think more so in my head, I thought these guys might still shoot me. Because I grew up in the environment out there, I thought these guys might still shoot me. In my head, that's all I could think about. I've been robbed at gunpoint as a kid, and I just gave up the money. I didn't care because it was different. But now I'm looking at this, thinking in my head, and I had to think super fast. I didn't want to give them the opportunity for them to just shoot me without me fighting for it. That's what I was going through my head that time. That thinking if I say I'm a cop, they might just shoot me anyways. Little did they found out the three guys they had a chop shop. They were doing robberies in the area. They were wanted parolees, so they were dirty. They were no good, and they're out to no good out there. And they got arrested. So the department gave me a Medal of Valor. It's like the police medal. I got awarded for that, and they got a lot of time. They got a lot of time for the robbery.
Did you ever run into these guys again?
In court.
In court.
I had to go testify.
Like, seeing the guy.
I wanted to kill him. I knew I shot him. I blew his balls off and everything.
You blew his balls off?
Yeah, I shot him in the balls.
Wow.
I was still pissed off because in my head, I wish I would have killed him. So at that time, I'm thinking, I still want to get these guys. I wasn't satisfied. I was still angry inside.
That was the only time you ever got shot?
That's the only time I got shot, yeah.